pure joy when I see people that are doing the things that they want.
As a friend of entrepreneurs, what is like, how do you...
Okay. Maybe we're the wrong people. I mean, we honestly have deemed ourselves life cheerleaders. Like, we literally want to cheer on everything that anyone is doing that's good. I don't know if we're the ones to share that, but I can say.
What are your expectations, though, as a friend? So if you have a business, people that are in your circle.
Well, okay, so for the podcast, let's say it's nothing financial.
Right.
Okay, so for the podcast, it is 100% free to share. It is 100% free to download. It's 100% free to write a review. So I feel like, and oh my gosh, I hope I'm not stepping on people's feet in saying this who are listening, but like
foot, not the toe.
The whole foot. I feel like, because it's all free, I would be offended if you didn't at least download. Or I don't even care if you listen. Like, if you're not interested in listening, you don't have time, blah, blah, blah. But at least, like, as soon as I drop an episode, share it.
Right. Well, yeah.
But it doesn't happen, and it's okay. Like, I get it.
So what if you purchased something from someone? Like, you have bought a brown girl book for every little girl that you know that's celebrating a birthday that is... Oh. What's your little girl's alias? I forgot.
Missy.
Mm-hmm. For every single one of Missy's girlfriends who's had birthday parties.
Right.
You bought a book every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what that's not my point.
It's not about me.
Would you feel some type of way if I've not bought one purse from you?
Oh. Ever? Ooh. So you're talking about entrepreneur to entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I kind of would. So.
What?
Let's not say money. Okay?
Okay.
Let's take money off of it because maybe.
Meaning value or?
Meaning, you posted about your book launch and I've released a podcast or something.
Okay.
So, or you posted about something coming, an event, anything.
Yeah.
And I have an episode or whatever.
Yeah.
If I've shared your stuff, I expect for you to share mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I feel. Now, finances are different, but I agree. Like, if you're my friend, I'm going to support you at some point. Mm-hmm. I may not do it every round, every month, every whatever, but I'm at least buy one thing.
So guess what I'm doing right now?
Finally giving me the book.
She bought a book like 12 months ago, but I forgot to give it to her. But she comes to my house so regularly.
I've actually even helped vend books in which there was actually a moment where I was tearing my room up looking for that book because I was like, I know I got one. I never got it.
So speaking of, this conversation made me think of that. So if you heard all that noise, but
I almost feel sometimes that like sharing people are way more important than a purchase. So that's why I say like, let's take the actual purchase off. Because literally if I bought a book, that's great. And that's like $15 that you got. But if I share it and like 12 people buy books, I feel like that's way more valuable than me buying one.
So you feel like you can reciprocate the favor in various ways.
Oh yeah.
So,
it definitely shouldn't be eye for eye. I feel like if we're friends and you understand we're all hustling together, like I can give a shout out to Nicole with Charlie Rocks. She consistently shouts us out, or like, and we always shout her out too, but it's natural. It's not like, oh, check for me, check for her. Like it's a friendship and it's a constant like support. And I feel like that is important, specifically amongst entrepreneurs. Yeah. Growing wide is going to help us grow up.
Amen.
So, like, instead of waiting for someone to pull us to the top, Oprah read my book. Like, why can't we all just share?
Yeah.
And then everyone will know about it without Oprah having to say it.
Yeah.
That's
true. This is the day and age where the common woman and man have the opportunity to become self-made more readily.
I think Issa Rae said it. I can't even find her quote, but I've been looking for it forever because I was like, that is exactly what she was like. How I became is through people, not through
exactly.
Francesca Ramsey, Cheska Lee. Gosh, love her, y'all. Her book is about to come out. She's amazing, but she started off as a YouTuber as well. Like, it's hard. I don't think it's super easy, but I feel like what people like is what they like. And the opportunity to put yourself in the front of a lot of people is so much easier now.
Absolutely. I mean, you can just go for it. And like you said, with your networks of friends, it just takes one person,
or a few.
Yeah. To, I don't know. There are
ways
that you can support friends without it always being monetary. I like that point that you brought out.
Yeah.
So think about it, ladies.
I mean, and reciprocity was our elephant in the room, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, is it always have to be you do and I do, and then you do and I do?
Yeah.
Didn't we talk one time about like
stressful.
How many invites do you give before you stop inviting? We talked about something.
I feel like we talked about that in reference to friends just going places and doing stuff. Mm-hmm. But we didn't. Are you speaking in that term? Or
I mean, both. Like, I feel like it's across the board. How many times do people just ignore what you're doing if you consciously ask them to support you? Which is another thing. Like, are we really going out and asking people to support you and they're saying no? Or are we saying, she didn't even like that? And we're taking that as a no. Because if we never open our mouths to ask them to support, then it's like, oh, they never listen to my podcast, but then we never asked them to.
All right, Teacherpreneurship 101.
I know, girl.
I like that. That's true.
So many
Closed mouth doesn't get fed, and you have not because you ask not.
Mm-hmm. Point and just because you post something once, that don't mean nothing. You know it.
It sure does.
You know it. Just because it's posted once doesn't mean that it actually hit home for every single one of your best friends.
It doesn't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was not such a hard elephant in the room, right?
Well, the conflict is what?
The conflict to me is, are you noticing a one-way support thing that's going on, or a one-way, and are you feeling some kind of way about it? Right. If you are, you need to address it and ask, can you support me too? If it bothers you. If you're just supporting just to support, do it. Like, just
go for it.
Just do it. And I support and I don't expect it back. And so I'm happy when people actually do give it back. But if everyone was supporting, then it wouldn't have to be that. I don't know.
And what about your mama? Friends?
I feel like you should give people a chance. Just be open and not judge what their intentions are, because you really don't know.
Yeah.
So don't place yourself in a position of like, they just want me for this, or they just do, like, just go with it and see where it goes. And if it is that, you'll know it. But like,
it won't take long to figure it out.
It won't.
Right. I like it. Thank you for that summary.
Just be on wall.
Teacher of the year. I like it. If you get it this year, you're going to have to tell me you're sorry for laughing so hard.
Yeah. So do we want to talk about Jamaican beaches or no? The fact that there aren't many beaches in Jamaica. We'll just say that. Y'all can tell us about it if you've been to Jamaica. What was your experience with the beach?
Which side were you on? Were you on the resort side? If so, you were on the beach. Man-made. But
what did they look like?
Just kidding.
What did they feel like? What were they like?
How did they feel under your feet? Were they rocky? Was it hard sand?
We got mountain. So mountain to ocean. That's what it was.
And we had to pay to go to the beach because we almost got.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. that was interesting. So, Jamaica has amazing food. Go there and eat and eat and eat. Go for the culture because the people are mostly really amazing.
Mostly.
Go for the greeneries. And just have a great time. But if you're looking for a beach vacation, be sure that you research where you're going to go and that the beach is what you would want. There's tons of islands that have great beaches. Turks and Caicos is one that has amazing, beautiful beaches. Bahamas, beautiful beach.
Yeah.
So, make sure you if you're going for a beach vacation, make sure you're researching. Because Jamaica, I assume beach and didn't really get it.
Yeah,
so,
my husband had to really just get my mind together on day 2. I was like, babe, but when are we going to go to the beach? I want to go to the beach. He said, look, it ain't that type of trip now. I done told you.
Like, I don't see it.
He was like, we ain't on that side. We ain't on that side. And I was like,
Huh.
Okay.
So I'll let you guys know in October when we go back to Montego Bay. The Secrets
Don't
Resort.
go to Montego Bay.
We're going to be on the resort.
They're killing people. Don't go off the resort.
Oh, yeah. We've already been off, so we won't be looking for anything but the beach.
Good.
I'll let you know if we find it. So I love Jamaica. I'm in love with Jamaica.
I am too.
All you Jamaican people who are listening, thank you so much. Your place is amazing. I'm going back. Okay, it's not one of those check off my list and I'm good. Nope, I'm gonna go back.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was one of my top vacations.
Yeah. So
what are we about to do now?
We have an announcement.
An announcement about what?
We are introducing a new segment.
New segment alert! New segment alert!
And this is kind of like by popular demand. People have been asking us to do this for so long in person. So we decided to make it a part of our podcast.
Yes. Tell me more. What is it called?
Oh, you guys probably already know. We've been alluding to this for so long. We never really have made the announcement. So we are introducing our segment called Where, What, When. And we are going to give some pieces.
Mm-hmm.
How many? 5?
6.
6 tips
on every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving you tips on just little practical things, everyday things that could make your... Wait, what is Where, What, When, though? We're giving tips in the segment, but what is the purpose of Where, What, When?
So where is not WHERE, or is it?
Oh.
I think that it is WEAR.
Yes.
Where, what meaning,
types of clothing, what things.
And when can be WIN or WHEN. So,
yes. So we love the puns. We're doing a lot of play on words here.
And you're being so punny with that.
Ga, 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 ga.
So where, what, when is basically time, place, and how to dress given those things. And we've collected a lot of data and done some field research, and we definitely want to share it with you. Mark your calendars for April 14th, our next event.
Yes.
And that's all we're going to say about that for now.
So Where, What, When, we realize that as professional women, and sometimes as mothers, and sometimes just as women who are going through different transitions in life, whether that's career transition or transition from college to career, or someone who's been in their career for a while, and just looking for a new look. You know, sometimes we can get stagnant in what we're wearing, and we start erring on the side of comfort, and we think that means we have to wear tunics all the time with leggings, or, you know, we think that comfort...
Tunics! I'm sorry. Say it again.
tunics.
Why does your face do that every time you say?
What does it do?
It makes a little. Up? Yes, it cracks me up every time. Tunics for elementary school teachers are kind of, that's their fave.
And the middle school teachers wore them all the